Hi everyone, welcome to Vanessa's Vanity. My name is Vanessa and I'm here with my co-host, model Brittany
Brittany.
Mason. And you guys, I'm super excited to introduce my special guest, BANGZ.
Hey.
You guys, I'm so excited because BANGZ, I actually met her, what was it, like a month ago?
Mm-hmm.
And she's a performing artist, and the first time I heard her music, I had no idea I was going to be able to bring her on our live stream, but she is amazing, and I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out to be on my live.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks for
so
having me, guys.
talented, and
Very
so I'm excited to let you all know more about. We'll have her here to introduce herself to the world, or to, I guess, the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because we're actually, as you guys all know, we've actually been in New York for about like
5 days.
5 days, and
Well, about to be. I think it's been like 3. We have more. No, 4 days.
so BANGZ here is from New York. So let's get into it. BANGZ, why don't you let us know who is BANGZ?
BANGZ is edgy. It's fun. It's free. It's living out loud, and just being an artist.
That's you know what? It's so funny because when I met you, and I was like, BANGZ. Oh my God! Like, how do I not know her? And when I heard your song, I was like, oh my God! Like, she's amazing.
She really is very talented, and it's like there's not too many people
Yeah.
with that type of music out there.
I agree, and that's a good point because when I heard your song, I was like, dude, she's dope. So I mean,
Thank you. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It's such
so-
an experience. It's
Okay, so
amazing.
I actually seen BANGZ perform at LA Style Fashion Week, and I was backstage, and I only heard certain parts of her performance, and I was just like, oh my God, like she's really good. But I didn't get to see the performance. So when she came off stage, I was like, oh my God, like you're amazing, like. So long story short is I basically got to meet her manager Gary, and they were like, yeah, we can set up a date to have her come on your show, and here we are today. So why don't you let us know more about your music? How would you describe it?
I would say it's definitely edgy, and it's a journey. It's many different things. It's elements of rock, it's elements of dance, it's elements of just feelings, and hip hop, and having a great time, and just being free to do all of it, because I'm all of those things.
Okay, so obviously I just met you, but how long have you been in the industry for?
We've been working professionally for about 5 years, and when I met this team, who consists of a bunch of people, but mainly Doc, who is now the founder of Future Fire's label, and Pat, producer, the first single we're putting out, Hella Bad. And this team has been with me all this time, and now we're a label. So now we're ready to put material out, and we've been creating videos, and we're just doing it ourselves, our team. And just through that process, you learn who you are as an artist, and that time period is necessary to go through all of that and grow into yourself.
So how did you meet your team members?
I met
That's a good
them
question.
through this very awesome guy named Gary.
Nice.
So Gary is my manager, and facilitated the very first experience in the studio. And when I met Doc, I was blown away, and I was just like, Gary, we need to work with this guy only. Like, I don't want to work with anyone else. This is it. You know, like, we just had a connection creatively, and he just really knew. He could see the ability and the transformation of how to get the artists out of their own show.
That's really good.
Yeah, so
It's very important.
so that was, I mean, after that, I really, I mean, we have a lot of different producers and people to work with that come through, but it's always, that's the formula for all my songs. Still, me and Doc, and so here we are. So now we're ready to start putting pieces of the project out. So
That's pretty awesome to know. And then also we're right here at your guys' studio, which is called, I just forgot.
Invite only.
we're at invite only.
Invite Only, which is
In,
where all of the upcoming Future Fires.
So yeah, so all of us are, so invite only is studio here where we can do things like this, and Future Fires is the label. In the back we have the room where we actually create and record all of our material, and up here we're doing stuff like this, like media
Yeah,
and photography.
It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. It's a pretty amazing setup. I think you guys are all very talented, especially
Oh,
after
yeah.
hearing your song, because there's also another Future Fire in your Hella Bad song.
Mhm.
So why don't we go into what does Hella Bad mean to you?
So, Hella Bad is the single featuring Vice, incredible rapper. He's
Oh yeah.
featured on this track. You'll hear it shortly, and I'm so happy that he's on this. And Hella Bad it's a fun song, but there's really a deeper meaning in the song. It's about not letting anyone put a limitation on you, and loving yourself, and knowing that you're badass. Like you have to know and love yourself, and no matter what anybody says about it, you just have to know that, and that's where it all begins. You know, that's where the journey starts.
What's one thing that you would like to say that you, okay, one thing you're proud to say that you've accomplished so far? That
Sitting right here talking about this amazing single, so excited. We've done so much. I mean, creating is one thing, and learning how to develop and write and really get involved, and then watching something like your first music video come to fruition.
Oh my God, yes.
It's like it's just such an amazing thing to look back on the day where I was like, oh my God, how do I get into this studio? And then now it's like, look how far we've come. We're ready to show the world pieces of this project now.
Oh my God,
So
I'm sure
it's
you're
different.
super excited.
I'm so excited.
So, is it okay if we get into your song?
Yeah,
Hella
let's do
Bad?
it.
And then also, you're actually going to be releasing the song on December 1st.
We are. We're releasing the single December 1st, and the video will follow shortly after. And you should be able to get this on Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, SoundCloud, everywhere.
Everywhere. Let it be known. You can find it anywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay, so let's get into Hella Bad.
Let's do it. Mr. DJ.
You don't hear me roar, but I'm louder than a lion. Give me nothing short, 'cause I bring it like a giant. You don't need to like it, but I'm gonna
I
make
love
it
the
listen.
lyrics.
Maybe you can see it, but I'm gonna bring it through. So I'ma do
Female
it.
power.
yeah.
Me on the drug. Red carpet, flesh popping on the strut. I'ma hold it down, give it up. I've been waiting for a minute. Irreplaceable, and I'm loving I'ma hold it down, give it up. I'm waiting for you. I ain't stressing, no pressure. I ain't grooving with Stella. We do whatever, wherever. Better later than ever. Elevators to heaven. Levitate with no effort. If she hella, I text her. Rockin' her like Cruella. Girl, you clean like Consuela. Money on like Abuela. I make noise like Coachella. So what you saying? Let's do it. I know you done in the flesh. Cause girl, you know what you do. You hella bad in the flesh.
Thank you, DJ.
Woo! Thank you, Gary.
Give me like a rock and roll. Hearing you again, I don't know, it gives me like.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like a rock star. Like,
Yes,
You
that's
rock out to it, huh?
The inner rock star beast coming out, you know?
I love it.
It's where you
like-
just throw your hair out and just be like a maniac and just be fun.
Exactly.
I thought about
Exactly.
that. I'm like, man.
I love the song. I
Thank
love the
you.
song. Like I can literally play it
so
over
glad
and
I like it.
over again. I honestly believe that the song is gonna do so well, and it's catchy.
You're better.
And I love how you incorporate Vice. That's how you pronounce his name, right?
Mhm.
I love the part that he has too, and I think it's pretty dope.
It's a perfect fit.
It's like a
Yes.
rock and rap
And,
combination.
you know, I mean, and it was always good vibes from the beginning with him, so it was like just easy, you know, even getting on the stage just easy, you know.
Which I don't want to give it away, but we actually got to get a little sneak peek of her music video. So, you guys,
The visuals are about to be
freaking amazing.
I'm
So,
really happy.
thanks for sharing that with us. Like, I'm so excited for you
Yeah,
and
so
your
glad you guys like
career. Oh my God. Okay, so the year's about to end. What are you looking forward to in
2018. Hey, earrings falling off.
2018? That's because from like rocking
A
out.
non-2018 issue.
2018, I'll be wearing one earring. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. It's the
I'll
new
be
trend.
setting a trend.
I think there was a trend at one point, wasn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, like a
definitely.
little like Austin Powers, right? With
Oh my God, yes,
I wanna-
that's right. Oh my God, that's so funny.
2018, I just want to get right into the thick of it. Shows, just getting out there and getting more and more shows and growing, putting more music out, more videos, and just really connecting with the fans.
Did we already talk about how long you've been an artist?
I think so.
We did, right? Okay.
Okay, my question.
I just wanted to make sure we got
My
that covered
question
I have
because,
pizza brains.
yeah, same. We just
What's
like
the
wrote
one
on
message you
pizza.
have for aspiring artists?
I would say just don't be afraid to be you and just block everybody out because everyone's going to try to tell you something and only you only can blame yourself if you listen to everybody else. So you just have to do what you love and just not care, you know, because you at the end of the day, it's your life and you know, you just, I don't know, you just have to do it.
Yeah,
That's true.
I love that you're saying that that too, and putting it out there, because that really helps to bring happiness into your life too, when you get to do the stuff that you're really passionate about.
Because
which
people,
I'm sure.
they're so concerned with telling you, you know, what you have to do, or forcing you into this and that, and you end up just wasting all your time trying to come up with this plan B and all this other BS when you know your plan is. If it's in your heart, that's your plan. That's your only plan, and just do that.
And what's
you know,
warning? What's sorry? What is one warning you have for those looking to enter the industry? Like things that something you learned that that a lot of people don't know before entering.
You kind of have to be like, bulletproof, because
I love that you're saying
which is
that.
why I wear this, because it inspires me to be so. Because
That's
I mean,
a
there's
dope
just
shirt.
thank you.
I love it.
There's just so much shit, like they don't tell you. You just it's growth. It's making people believe. Which is bringing it all back to Hella Bad. It's like just be out there and just live out loud and just be you and just know that you're amazing, and not seek any approval.
Yeah,
And just keep going straight forward.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's some great advice. I think you can never hear enough of that too.
Yeah.
Just spreading that out.
And that being said, you definitely need to have good people around you also. So you need people that really get what you're doing also in your corner. But anyone that's not those people,
Yeah.
take a hike.
Yeah.
No,
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so what can your fans expect from your follow-up singles?
I would say to expect something different, the next part of the journey. So this is the, have fun, love yourself, go crazy. And then, we definitely have other elements. We have things that have major issues that we deal with in the form of a song. So, there's a whole journey that we have that we're going to put out there one by one.
Okay, what inspires you to write your songs?
I think it's just a way of venting, like instead of strangling someone on the street, we all have to vent, and everybody has different ways, so I just go home and it just all starts coming out. Also dancing, that's my release. But I feel like it's like a diary, like writing stuff is a diary, but then I go crazy with it, like there's definitely some songs that, no, I didn't do that, but it started with a real inspiration, and then I just like created this like whole elaborate version of it,
Okay, that's a great way to answer that.
Yeah, because you want to get creative, but I mean, there's a song where we talked about like domestic violence, but in a way that like is kind of like I did it, but I didn't do it. That didn't really happen.
Wow.
But it's
and that's
like
one of your upcoming singles.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I mean, it's like we're talking about it, but you're just going all the way there. That didn't happen, but I'm sure it happens out there. So you just have this idea and this emotion, and you just kind of build your own movie around it.
Wow, that's so interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are some artists that inspired you today?
Lady Gaga.
Oh my God. Okay, so can we just say, like, doesn't she look like Lady Gaga's younger sister?
Yes.
I agree.
I get it a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so
I asked my mom about it. We're not related. No.
As far
Not
as
that
she
we know
knows.
yet.
As far as she knows.
But I think she's my most recent megastar inspiration, and that's where the inspiration is. I mean, I just want to shoot for the stars and just be, that animated and in your face, and that always inspires me.
Okay, that's a great answer, I think, too. So when you're writing, what is your approach on that when you're getting ready to write your songs?
There's a few different ways that we do it. Sometimes I have something that I want to start with. Most of the time, we start by going in and we just have a clean slate, and we just start with a vibe of the actual track, and we're creating, whether it be a drum pattern and then we'll just keep building off of it. And after that's there, that's when I really get into it, so really the production sets the mood. And then I'll start humming melodies and just random words coming out, and maybe some is just, it's not really words, and some great stuff comes out. And we just I always try to honor the first thing that comes out that I like, and not really change it that much, and then just make the words the way I want them to be. Sometimes we're in there, and then, Doc will have this amazing, like, drop-kicking two-liner that starts the song, and it sets the entire mode, and then I just go home and, like, get inspired and just finish it all up. So it starts
amazing.
Different every time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you play any instruments other than a guitar?
I do, but it's not, it's at a level, it's more of for writing right now, yeah. I think instruments for creating is amazing. I think you can do, because you can do so much more. You're not like in a little box. You can just, I'm going to change keys now.
Yeah,
just do what you want to do.
Exactly.
I used to play violin, but
oh my God,
it's pretty dusty.
Really?
But maybe I'll pick it up one day. But I used to really be into that.
I say, when you learn to play an instrument, you'll never forget it.
You pick it up.
Yeah.
Just
And
gotta
it's
cut
kind
the
of like
nails.
oh my God.
I
right?
choose you, nails. I choose you.
It's so. Oh my God. Okay.
Why?
Talking about nails, I used to have. It's been so long. Like I played my instrument back in junior high. But what do you call it? Your instructor, or what do you call it?
Yeah, your teacher,
Your teacher
yeah.
instructor. He used to walk. We used to be in line to walk into our class, and he would be like, "Hands up!" And we used to have to walk into class like this. And he would literally be like, "No, they're too long. Here,
Oh my
here,
God.
here," handing out nail clippers.
Yeah,
That's
because
so
the sound cannot
Yes.
resonate. You can't. You have to have no nails.
Yeah,
Like even lower than your skin.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you can really press down.
And
Otherwise, nothing's happening.
Yeah, and the reason why they did that is because they were like obviously loaned instruments to school. So that's so funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome to know. Okay, so going back to when you're writing, what is some advice that you can give to those when they come across writer's block? Which I'm pretty sure a lot of people, because
Oh yeah.
you don't come across a lot of people that can really hold that title, that are singers / songwriters or performers, singers / songwriters. Like that's really difficult to come across.
It is, and I think it's definitely not an easy thing. I think having someone to learn from is really everything, and just having people to bounce ideas off of. So if you sometimes you have a great idea, but you still can't finish the song alone.
Oh yeah.
Or sometimes you're just completely blank, but you're like, well, we're scheduled to come in and let's just do something amazing, and you don't know what's about to happen. So I think that's important. And then, other than that, just stay relaxed and don't stress over it. Maybe just go have some fun, have some experiences, because that's where you're getting your writing from.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Also, I find coming out of the shower, I just come up with all kinds of ideas. So it's just that relaxed moment,
No, I agree with you. 'Cause I feel like a lot of times people think of stuff when they've experienced something, whether it's heartbreak or even something positive.
Yeah.
Just like through life experiences, you come up with.
I find that for me, my best songs, like most emotional songs, are either because I'm incredibly happy, or just so sad, like something terrible happened. And then sometimes in between is kind of hard.
Yeah, based on your emotions.
Yeah.
Yes.
But whenever you're feeling
Yes.
just so deeply, that's when it starts coming.
Yeah, I agree. That's so interesting. It's pretty inspiring too to hear that from you too. Okay, so tell us about Hella Bad video.
Oh, it's so
What
crazy.
can you tell us about?
What can you?
I
Yes.
can tell you that it's visually just so high energy and fun, and it's And we had some incredible dancers come down and be part of this. And it was just an incredible experience. This is my first video. So
Yay.
everything was just on fire the whole time. I felt like everything was incredible, and it's a lot of editing, a lot of combing through footage, and putting everything together. Gary, this guy.
Shout out to Gary,
Which
which is BANGZ's manager slash
like
director
slash everything. Like
Very
I mean, so Gary, and we all sat, the team brainstormed, and we came up with all these ideas for the video. And Gary shot the video and edited the video. And
wow.
so, it's like one of those, like one time he called me and he said, oh, I just spent all night working on the first 15 seconds of this, and I hate it. It's just that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, because then it becomes his art. And finally we're ready to release this. So it's just so exciting to come to this level, and it's like everything I've done from day one is for this moment, because no one, you're working all this time and no one's seen you.
Yes.
So now it's like you're
You
just
can't-
opening yourself up to the world.
Yes.
This
you
is-
can't
this
talk
is
about
it.
it or anything.
Yeah. And it's like there's so many different types of songs, and some of them are for maybe more of a wide audience. Some is just a fun party song, and it's like whatever you put out there, it's like you're just opening yourself up.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
it's exciting, and I just hope everybody loves it. I just want to see people dancing and twerking and just singing
I hope
along
yeah,
and loving
same.
themselves while dancing along.
Honestly, you guys,
that
like,
would make me so happy.
when I heard the song, I was like, oh my god, I just want to dance to this. Like, I feel like a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All hyped
hot.
up.
I don't know why.
Such a
Okay.
badass. Okay,
We got
so how does your dance background help you as an artist? I think we touched on it a little bit.
Yeah, I just thought of something too. I think the number one thing is discipline, because I don't care what anybody says, it's a sport.
Yes,
Definitely.
Dancers know it's a sport.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
You're working everything, and your teachers they're strict with you. You come in, you have to dress a certain way, you have to this, you have to bring it every time. And a lot of this, I competed, I did a bunch of things, so the level of preparation that you go through, it's like the best type of boot camp you could ever have for this. So now it's like, to do something like Fashion and Style Week on this huge stage, which is like, if I couldn't envision it better.
Yeah.
Because I just want to strut. I mean, that's the most fun part of the whole performance. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to strut down the stage and just have a great time, And I think just that dance background eliminated any second guessing that portion of it.
I think when you have a dance background, I mean, I don't have a dance background, but a lot of the people that I've met, you definitely have that confidence in you as like a performer, because when I've come across when the people like are beginning dance or dancers versus like the ones that have been in the dancing industry for a while, they definitely bring on that fire.
Yeah.
And the whole entertainment part, because you are an entertainer, and when you have that practice, you totally see the difference, and you know how to bring on a show.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
And and also it's this show must go on mentality, because you've done so many shows and the craziest things have happened to you over and over again. So you're almost, like you're ready for a better reaction, because you never know what's going to happen. You get out there and, you could have a bad day. There could be some craziness going on. Show business is always something behind the scenes that no one knows is happening.
Of course.
That's just it.
And your fans don't know.
And nobody knows. And you're out there like, okay, well, I'm going to have to bring it anyway. And those performances just help with that.
Yeah, definitely make you stronger and
Yeah.
more well-rounded, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, yeah, so I was going to ask you too, do you have any special events that you will be performing at?
We will. I guess we'll have to tune in with more details, but we will be lining some things up in the next few little month or whatever.
Well, I'm excited.
I'm
Please
too.
keep me in touch. Keep me in touch with like any performances you have.
Yeah.
I would love to help spread the word.
Maybe I'll be out in LA again.
Oh my God, yes.
Let us know.
Come to LA.
That's all I want for the winter.
Yeah. Oh my
Get me
God.
back to LA.
It's so funny because like we're here in New York City and the weather is so cold, but
It's not
It's
unbearably
definitely-
cold, but it's bad.
it's like LA, but
Wasn't it
cold.
95 degrees there? Like
A couple
few
weeks
days
It's,
ago, it really
the
was.
weather has been. The weather's always
drastic
crazy.
change.
It's never like. It honestly is never really cold. It's either like warm and then like in the middle.
Yeah.
It's never like drastic as it is here. I mean,
Yeah.
although we're having a great time and enjoying New York City, but
We're ready to go home.
we're ready.
Like just
We're
because
used
the
to this
weather.
warm weather.
Just
Get
because
me
the weather. That's it.
Yes, yes. If we could stay longer, definitely we would stay longer. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I
Enjoy
mean,
yourselves.
I'm sorry, I'm a California girl, so
Yeah.
I love the warm weather. Okay, so how can our new fans, your new fans, keep in, or how can they follow you? How can they be in touch with BANGZ?
It's BANGZ Music. Instagram, Facebook. December 1st, we're releasing Halibut the single, and you'll be able to find that on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, SoundCloud, and following, we're going to release the video, which will be on YouTube. And so, yeah, so stay tuned for all the updates.
Yes, give her a follow, you guys. BANGZ.
Yeah.
This Hella Bad, oh my God, is a hit, a hot song. So I'm really excited for you and like what's upcoming for you for 2018. I know you're going to do amazing. And thank you so much for your time coming on Vanessa's Vanity.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God. Thank you. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Gary. And to Doc.
Future
I love Doc.
Fires.
Future Fires.
Stay tuned.
Shout
Halibut.
out to artists.
We got
Vice,
some other
shout
artists
out to
coming up
Vice.
too. We got Vice, we got Ariel, we got J Hall. Stay tuned.
Okay, can I just ask for something else?
Yeah.
Like down the line, you know, can we get another behind the scenes when you're actually performing somewhere? Can we do a Vanessa
Yeah,
Vanity?
I
I
would
think
love
that would be
that.
so dope. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, Vanessa Vanity is so new, and you're just like about to release Hella Bad, and you know you're gonna release all of these other songs, and who knows where your career is gonna take off to. I would love to have another interview if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm ready.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, thank you guys so much. Thank you to the Future Fire fam, Doc, Gary, Kevin. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being Pat for supporting. Yes, Pat is important. So you guys are all amazing. You guys check them out. Follow Vice. Follow, of course, BANGZ. Follow J Hall, Ariel. Check them all out. These are all. Check out Future Fires on Instagram, you guys, to get to know all these upcoming artists, and check out inviteonly.com studio. I'm sorry. Check out Invite Only Studio. That's where we're at right now. This is actually the Future Fires studio where all this amazing upcoming music is being created and coming out. So look out for it. I'm so excited for you guys. I know you guys are doing amazing. So follow you guys. Check them all out. They are amazing. They're really cool people, and yeah, I totally support all you guys. And yeah, I can't wait for your video. Oh my God.
No.
Yeah. Okay, we got to see the video, but you guys have not seen the video yet. It is fire. And then just so you guys know, that was actually edited by Gary. Super amazing. Check them out. And yeah, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And yeah, anything else you want to say to people that are watching? Anything
That's
else?
it. Get ready. Stay tuned. Get ready for some movements.
Yes.
Singing along.
All right,
That's
guys. So we're tuning out. Thank you guys for watching
Thank you,
Vanessa's
guys.
Vanity. Thank you to my co-host, Brittany Mason. And we'll see you guys all back in LA. Bye.